Wyrmhall, place between places. Lightless halls now called home, countless worlds collide. Where one is among many, where many become one. Some guy, probably. I do love the music. Help wanted, temporary position, 1 week. Oop, here we go. Job description, artifact cleaner. Artifact cleaner. If interested, reach out to Bimbley, manager of the Brush and Banter, Dragon Hall East, under the rock pillar. Note, this role requires opposable thumbs. Alright, little goblin, welcome to the Brush and Banter cleaning kiosk. I'm long overdue for a break, so you'll be managing this kiosk for the next week. As I'm sure you know, Wyrmhall is a realm that connects to countless worlds all across the slum. Because of that, Wyrmhall gets countless visitors every day, on top of those who choose to actually live here, so some of those people will need things cleaned, and that's where you come in. Let's teach you the basics. In a moment, I'll hand you an object. Click and drag anywhere to rotate it. To clean it, simply click on the brush and then clean the orange dirt cloths. You have other tools for other messes. Try experimenting to see what works. Did you get all that? Yes, I did. Okay. Do I... Oh, I see. Wait. Do I not get it? I thought it said click on them. You have to like drag this? What, is this the orange spot? I'm so confused. How is this not cleaning? Do you need the brush? Oh, okay, I need the brush. I see. This is a kiosk bell. Ring this bell when you're satisfied with your work. Give it a ring. Excellent. Here are some last bits of advice for you. If you aren't sure how to clean something, you can check the cleaning manual on the shelf to the left. Some clients may have specific requests or warnings. Be sure to listen to them. And finally, if you're struggling to get something perfectly clean and you aren't enjoying yourself, just hit that bell. Oops. Basically, don't let perfect be the enemy of great. With that, you are ready for clients, and I'm ready to sleep on a sunny beach for 7 days straight. Feel free to keep any of the income you earn. I don't think I'll or will mind. Good luck. I see. Okay. Day 1 worm day is what that said. Oh, okay, so like my compass is broken or something. Astral compass, so be careful or whatever. Do you see anything else? Oh, there's a little thing here. It's like still broken or something? Whatever, I guess it's cleaner or whatever. always nice to visit Wyrmhall. Suspicious spiderling is what they're called. The world where I live is so stuffy, so many rules, so many laws. Need this cleaned. Covered in blood. Magic mites have infested my study again. You'll need to collect them with that bag of yours. Perhaps it's also worth mentioning. Don't touch the claw parts. Seriously, don't touch them. You'll die. You will instantly die if you touch them. Even with one of your tools. So, you survived. Good. That's swell. It's swell that you didn't die just now. On top of that, it's absolutely spotless. Thank you for your hard work. I'll remember this. Okay. Sheesh. Thanks, man. Hey, little guy. It's my brother. Hey, sis. Found a weird cursed skull in an alley. Holding it feels weird. I'm gonna try and sell it. Clean it for me. Please. Didn't even think to ask my permission. How barbaric. Oh. You still persist? Fool, you must not know who I am. I'm Galbathor, leader of the Burning Hand, master of undeath. If you knew what I was once capable of, you would not dare treat me this way. Awesome. Thanks, sis. Now I'll have to sell it to some chumpo. Love this place, lol. I heard this kiosk has a reputation for discretion. Would that be accurate? Not exactly the response I was looking for. Suppose I'll believe you. Please clean this. Shadow amulet. It's a pleasure to see you. Work. You have real skills with your tools. You did quite well. Farewell, little goblin. And remember, discretion. I'm an actual wizard. How do I exit this? No, it's a lot to process. Please take the time you need to compose yourself. It's come to my attention that you're a highly skilled cleaner of charms, though you're not what I expected. Wyrmhall always seems to surprise me whenever I visit. You see, my Soulfire Lotus Charm, TM, and its surrounding enclosure have seen their fair share of adventuring. Not to brag, they sort of prevented this entire plane of existence from collapsing a few times. Oh, to heck with it, I will trust you with my legendary one-of-a-kind Soulfire Lotus Charm. It has the ability to end all of existence, you know. Just don't touch the... Oh, you know this already. You're an expert eradicator. A practiced polisher. A seasoned scourer. There's no reason that little goblin would have misled me. I will now bestow upon you the Soulfire Lotus Charm, perhaps the most valuable object in all of Zlem. Certainly the most powerful. Here you go. I'm assuming it's don't touch the... center thing. Oh, I'm quite impressed with you. You really got into the nooks and crannies of my Soulfire Lotus Charm. As far as I'm aware, all of existence is still here. You know, I might be in the market for a wizard's assistant. By assistant, I mean someone to meticulously clean my vast archive of treasures and artifacts. I mean, I could do it. Could I do it all with the snap of my fingers? Sure. But it's the principle. A wizard like me should never stoop so low as to clean their own artifacts. Ha! Could you imagine? It's a job for common folk. Anyway, I'll let you know if I decide to bestow you the incredible honor of being my assistant. Toodles, little goblin. End of day 1. Start. Okay. Six more days left. My lord, I have wonderful news. It's about the parade at the end of this week. Parade's route. It's just as you anticipated. You're so smart. Fool, you mistake intelligence for careful planning. Though, I am quite smart. The board is finally set. Pieces are in place, and it all rests on a small cleaning kiosk. Your move, Gord. Tuesday. So where's the bat guy that runs the place? Oh, good for him. That bat was, like, always working. Like, every single day. Glad to see him get that work-life balance. As for me, the job never ends. No idea how there are so many mouses here. Like, where are they coming from, you know? So you're, like, replacing the bat? That's right, you're like a cleaning place. Assume you need, like, a special artifact to clean, right? Wait, I have those kind of things. Give me a sec. So I have, like, this really mysterious artifact here. This is a really special artifact. It's like a lot of dirt on it. You need to really get in there to clean it. Hope you're up for the task. Remember to treat my artifact with care, right? It's, like, really special to me. It's something they found on the ground. It's just trash they found on the ground. What happened to my artifact? Wow, I must have mistaken for a large piece of dirt or something. Goes to show you how important artifact cleaners are, right? Could have never found out that I was carrying a piece of dirt. Wow, thank you, Goblin. You really saved the day. Must have left my very real artifact at home by mistake. Yeah, probably sitting there, left behind. By me. Thanks, see you. They need to speed up how long customers come. You're kind of just like sitting here waiting for customers. Hey, Bimbley. Oh, my mistake. I'm so used to Bimbley running the shop. He must be the temp he mentioned. Suppose that means he's on vacation. How are you handling the job? That's the spirit. What I've heard, cleaning magic artifacts is a surprisingly dangerous profession. But no one does it better than Bimbley. Anyways, I don't have anything dangerous for you to clean today. Just an enchanted teacup. Plundering ancient ruins is always better when you can stop for a tea break every few floors, don't you think? Wow. Perfect. Like the day I found out on that likes dinner table. Lich? Dare say you could have give dear Bimbley a challenge if you ever open up your own kiosk. Well, the dungeons are calling me. I'll be sure to stop by next time I find myself in Wyrmhall. Oh shit, give me a ruby. Like, this is way too long to wait for the next customer. It said, ahem. I've been standing here for quite some time now, waiting for you to acknowledge me. And I know that I'm invisible, but still you can't even see a hint of my radiant beauty? Maybe? How about now? That's good. I've come to you today because I dropped my invisible globe and it has gotten quite messy. This is the scope of all the invisible places in my world. As you can see, it's quite messy. I'm hoping you can make it spotless once again. Oh, how beautiful. You can really see how clean it is. It's become my favorite of the invisible globes that I own. Simply can't wait to show this to my partner. You've done a tremendous job. I hope this payment won't be adequate. It's gonna be empty. It's invisible money. Hey sis, something horrible happened to me. Sold that skull earlier to some big time chumpo and I used the profits to buy a tasty snack. Then it slipped from my hands and I landed on the ground. You have to believe me. Big time serious. I think that skull cursed me or something, which is why I dropped it. Seriously. Thanks, sis. You're the best. Love you too. These watch cleaned. Unlike you who can sit on your kiosk all day, I actually value my time. Make sure you don't waste any of my time. I've set the watch to ring in 1 minute. If you're not done cleaning and that time has passed, you won't see a single coin from me. Time started 10 seconds ago. Okay. Oh my god, it's so dirty. This is rude. Where else is there stuff? Oh. This will do. It was also done within the time frame I gave you. But don't think that you'll be showered in coins just for completing the task. It's appropriate for the work provided. Oh. You suck. But she could deny customers. Hello. Hi. Clean magical artifacts, right? So you can see I need to be cleaned. To you, obviously, if that's a concern. It's just... can't do it myself for obvious reasons. Oh wow. This is incredible. I feel so clean. Forgot how good this feels. Thank you. Be back for sure. Damn, okay, thank you. Yeah, the only two so far characters are pretty fun. I love the art style. The music's good too. Only two things. The time between customers needs to be halved. Should be like customers, unless something else was gonna be happening while like between new customers, like they should have the customers pretty much instantly come up because you're just sitting there waiting. And then secondly, the dialogue after you clean them needs to be shorter because or clean the item, like they just talk and they all say the same thing basically, like thanks for, oh wow, it's really clean, thanks. That's all they have to say instead of like 4 things about how clean it is and having to click through it. It's pretty cute, yeah. I got it for free, so that also makes it more fun, but I'm basically reviewing it for the developer or for like the publisher of it. So they wanted me to like they asked me the other day, they're like, "Are you gonna do this?" And I was like, "I'm sorry." I'm sorry, I'll do it right now. How you doing, Sweekie? Grumuth. You can't see it because I'm hiding it, but it says Grumuth, day 3. Still alive, I see. Good, good. I have another item that needs your expertise. I'm sorry to say it is another very dangerous artifact. I'm indeed racked with remorse. But what can you do? Things need to be cleaned, and cleaners need to clean said things. Even if such things are highly sensitive magical explosives. So sensitive, in fact, that even hovering over one of the pokey bits might just be enough to set it off. It'd be an absolute shame if you were to hover over one of the pokey bits for too long, right? Like, this character is pretty great. Well, seems you've once again survived the job. That is just swell. Perfectly swell. Doesn't even give us that much money. Is Dad? Hey there, little one. Thought I'd come to say hi to my fave little goblin. Hope these market chumpos aren't treating you poorly. That's good. So perhaps you were worried about nothing then. Has your bro stopped by to check on you? Well, that's siblings for you. Remember when you left for your first day on this job? Your bro was searching up and down market looking for something to clean. He used like a frenzied zombo. All of that, I'd wager, so you'd have an excuse to check up on his sis. Well, he speaks softly, that one. Anyways, wondering if you'd help me out an old gobber like me. You see, I was going about my day as usual, smashing as many toes as I could with this here walking stick. Some fancy schmancy magic chumbo cursed my walking stick. Now it's crawling with these little bugs and they're starting to get hungry. Old Gobi has gotten a few nasty bites already. Telling you, these days you can't smash toes like you used to. What's the market coming to? The rest of your day is free chumpas. My throat hurts too much to do all the... Oh, jeez. All of the dialogue. We're skipping a little. Hi there. Hello there. Just looking for someone to clean my ship's anchor. You see, I was on a delivery job, sailing through a particularly rough patch of the astral sea. And a great beast emerged from the celestial waters. I kid you not, could have swallowed my ship whole. I'm certain it was one of the legendary key bearers. Creatures of myth, said to hold the keys to different realities in their very hearts. Some say Gord slew such beasts to make the worm doors. You do not know? Worm doors are how one enters Wyrmhall. Did you not use one to get here? Probably seen many strange things growing up here. Imagine you have so many interesting friends. How did the anchor get messy? Oh, it's just time for a biannual cleaning. Astral Sea can be quite corrosive if you don't maintain your ship and anchor. Reminds me of a great story that happened to a fellow captain, a goblin, much like yourself. I think her ship was called the Salty Scarab. But that's an odd name for a ship. It's sort of like a salty scab. Can always tell how clever a captain is from the name of their ship. That's not something they teach you in Celestial Sailing School. For example, okay. Wish me luck. Just too much dialogue. Do I meet again? Perusing my archive of shadow amulets, I noticed one of my ancient amulets is in need of a cleaning. Is you're still willing to clean? Glad to hear it. Okay. I'm quite satisfied. Really appreciate it. Farewell. Thanks. Whoa, the money's shaking. Oh, not this fucker again. He doesn't pay us, though, so, like... Why are we cleaning this? Why don't we just say, no, I'm not cleaning your artifact. There's a full mouse in here. Hello there. Yes, it's true, I'm only a lowly mouse. While these halls are vast, this patrons many, I'm hoping, however vainly, that you would be kind enough to hear my tale. You see, I, like many of my kind, have been hunted by the great beast that now stands before you. Countless mice have captured at the hands of that singular force. As a child, my parents warned me of the beast. I remember how scared and small I felt. As I found myself warning my own children of the dangers of the mouse catcher, I knew I could not remain idle. I began to seek out the mouse catcher and study him from afar. Any mistake would spell disaster for my plan. Luckily, I was careful enough and evaded his gaze. After many days of studying, I learned his patterns. This knowledge has prevented many from being captured. That was not enough. I needed to stop. I needed to stop to this reign of terror. I learned of his quest to find a magical artifact for you to clean. I knew that once he found one, he would approach your kiosk. In doing so, the beast would pass under the roof. Something he rarely does while on patrol. A unique opportunity, you see. I climbed to the roof of your kiosk. When he passed under, I sealed myself and I took a breath. I leapt with all my might, flinging my small form into the air and landed in the slightly warm object. You do not know me, nor do you have any obligations to me, but I implore you, for the sake of my mission, for the sake of my children, do not mention my presence. I must know where he is keeping the others. I must know the fate of my kind. Is this considered clean? We. Bye. Just doesn't pay me. Ridiculous. Help the mouse with his mouse catcher problem. Sis, well, you're sweating a lot. I don't feel so good. That skull really did curse me. Probably the dirty corn cob you ate. This thing you ate off the ground. What am I doing? Sis. Sorry, I picked up that jumbo skill. It was a real dumb thing to do. Well, I spoke to Goblin Elders. Your bro's cursed big time. I'll ask around to see if I can find some epic level curse hunters your way. Ain't likely to be cheap, though. I figured he just had food poisoning. End of day 3. Day 4. Lazy day. Oh, hey there. Greetings, little morsel. I have an item that needs cleaning, and you're a cleaner that needs money. How about a mutual exchange? So just escaped from a particularly nasty trap. Well, I've been enjoying the changes to Wyrmhall. Discovered my ruined cannon as I rode quite a bit. Don't seem alarmed. Seems my suspicions are correct. This era has all but forgotten about the terrible power of ruined cannons. Up to Arbiters succeeded in eradicating them. Well, you need to worry about it. Just make sure that the eye doesn't see you. Do that and you'll be sure to see the end of the day. Where's the eye? Okay, I see. I just left a group chat. I was like, I can't. No more group chats. I'm done. I'm doing that now. If, like, the event is over, I'm leaving group chats. I'm in, like, 20 of them. And I'm like, I can't. And, like, 5 of them are the same iteration. Like, 2 of the group chat subsets are, like, the same friend group with, like, 1 or 2 different people in it. And I'm like, no, I need to leave. We have to pick one group chat for this friend group. Yeah, 3 at once. Yeah, it's just too much. Like, I do like the way... It sucks because I like the way that iPhone handles group chat. Like, there's a lot more features and stuff. Like, I like most of the features of group chats and stuff on iOS, but it also, like, with Android, you could, like, archive chats and mute them. And it's like, I can turn off alerts, but, like, they still show up, they still pop on top of my, like, messages unless I leave. Now seems to possess a tool capable of wrangling magma slugs. Please use these priors for the task at hand. That noise sounded like a... It sounded like they, downloaded that noise from, like, freenoises.net and then, like, put it in the game. It was so stuttery. They probably did, yeah. That's what it sounded like. It was horrible. Sheesh. Thank you. Thanks. I wasn't gonna clean it because I felt like if I touched it... Who's this guy? Staring at me. He's just staring at me. I think he's the evil guy from the cutscene earlier. Wow. Thanks, bro. I think the rain sounds are also like a sound, a looping sound, because they get quiet. They like start to fade out and then it comes back in. Plundering ancient dungeons, exploring around abandoned, that sort of thing. Something rattling inside it, but I haven't been able to find a way to open it. I've pretty much given up and plan on selling it as is. So I'm hoping you can clean it up for me. I'd also be happy to split the treasure inside if you manage to get it open. I'm not gonna talk about this guy just like staring at us all the time. Doesn't do anything. Okay, whatever. Bye. Oh, now he's leaving. Can I help you? Watching you clean things all day. This must be your kiosk. Your mask. Need you to clean it. No, no, no. You're supposed to wear the mask. Let's try that again. My mask! You're not Bimbly. What are you doing in my kiosk? Where's Bimbly? Strange, he hasn't taken a break in nearly 10 years. So you're filling in for him, then. You're being paid, right? Very generous of Bimbly. I must trust you a lot to leave the kiosk in your care. Huh. Well, I doubt he mentioned it, but I live in this kiosk for a few days out of the year. Just so it won't be a problem for you. First Hunter. I'm listening. Save my brother! He has gas. He is not cursed. Probably just had a bad lunch. Yeah, that's what I figured. I guess even goblin elders get it wrong every now and then. End of day 4. we speed up when that annoying kid comes by and doesn't actually give us money, just not clean their item. Like, we're not gonna pay, just give it back to them dirty. The tradition must divulge a secret to those we meet today. Let's see. Sometimes choose to sleep upside down on my bed because I don't want the lower half of the bed to feel snug. It's your turn. You have 12 jars of industrial pickles in a span of 5 minutes? I'm here examining the structures of Dragon Hall East, making sure it meets the standard for this week's Borkman Parade. Master of Ceremony, I suppose I should also inform you that this hall has been chosen as part of the parade's route. You don't understand what a privilege that is? Storefront owners can go their whole lives without ever hosting a parade. Out of the countless halls the parade could take, being selected for the honor as well, an honor. Single-handedly, without doubt, the most beautiful moving thing to ever exist. Are you telling me you've never seen the parade before? Well, you are in for a treat. Anyways, additional business with your kiosk. Can I trust you to clean a very magical artifact? Ducks! Beings of pure magic. On top of that, Merlin is the living mascot for the Borkman Parade. He'll be leading the entire procession. Being such an important asset to the parade surely makes him an artifact. You better pay me. Hey, buddy. Oh. I need... Oh. Why can't I clean it? I'm just petting him. On accident. Jeez. Done well. Merlin looks very happy. Secret Dust shows here. Take 3 sugars and 4 sours in my morning tea. What's your secret? Bowls that food came in were also food. How many bowls did you eat? Where also food? There's a couple typers in this game. So need to be clean. Just one of a kind amulet of Trinket. Make sure not to eat it, okay? Quite particular comes to my contraptions, but you certainly have met my standards. Thank you kindly. Happy Eve! Once tried on my queen's tiara while she was away on a diplomatic trip. Oh geez, did I really say that out loud? Can't show that to anyone, okay? You need silver slug? Why? Anyways. Handmaiden to Sea Queen Maristella of the Red Castle. Been at war with the Crab Kingdom since before I was born. When Maristella took the crown last year, she decided enough was enough. She would finally end the war between our two kingdoms. The only problem, how do we prove it to the crabs? What gesture would have them show up at the negotiating table? My queen spent many sleepless nights trying to find out. Exchange of ceremonial gifts as a sign of continued peace and prosperity between the two factions. We decided we would give them the greatest gift imaginable. Perfect bubble. It's beautiful. I'm so excited to bring this to the Crab Kingdom. I want to hope this is the first step towards a long-lasting peace. Thank you, Goblin. Oh, she popped it as she walked away. Hey there, Goblin. Bet you're excited for the parade later this week. There'll be lots of high-paying customers, no doubt. You had that hunger inside you. You and me were the same in a way. In the end, the only thing you can count on is the value of a coin. Show me a secret. Ate a magma slug? How are you alive right now? How did it taste? Spicy. I bet. You ready? It's a bit of a big one. Well, oh god. I'm not actually here for your services. I'm here to rob you. Now, would you kindly relinquish those precious coins for me? Some guts, Goblin. I like that. I'll let you keep your coin today. Tell you what, keep the knife too. Perhaps it'll be useful. Maybe you can use it to chip things away. What's that noise, dude? It sounds like it's out of Zelda. Sounds like a, like, crunched up Zelda chest noise. Hello, Goblin. I've come to you with another amulet of shadow, a shadow coin to be precise, for my secret. This coin was a gift from someone important to me. You plunge the depths of... Remarkable. I just graduated, though I failed to be top student. I expected my father to reprimand me. Instead, he gave me his most prized amulet, this very coin. I remember seeing a prideful tear in his eye. It's been nearly 100 years since I thought about that moment. Thanks to you, I remember. Gotta visit that old geezer. Hey. I just a secret for you. You know the map seller across from you? I heard they're actually a high-level necromage. Don't blame me if you disappear one day. What's your secret? Get this straight. You jumped into a wishing well and actually managed to catch a wishing fish? What did you wish for? Work at the Society of Dangerous and Forbidden Relics. Yada yada yada. My boss is so annoying. He's like, don't touch that. Be careful. I care about your safety. Blah blah blah. Tasked with cleaning some dusty old scale. I really couldn't be bothered. So you do it. It's just a dumb scale. Let me guess, I have to keep the items on the scale even. You can't look at the other side. Thanks, Goblin. See you. Feeling great. Sorry. Got us some snacks. Let's skedaddle. Eve of Borkman's Eve. So Borkman's Eve is tomorrow, and then it's Borkman, right? That's how it works. Failed you. I used the mask as you instructed, but there was this cat, you see. I'm afraid the plan has failed. Never should have trusted you to something like this. I will take matters in my own hands now. Babo, hello! How you doing? But before I make my move. Let's deal with this cat. Family chat with niece and nephew? Nice! Hope you're getting good family timing. Day 6, Borkman's Eve. Dear Goblin. Firstly, I apologize for sleeping so much yesterday. I must have been more tired than I realized. Secondly, as you've no doubt surmised, I've gone out. Expect to return before the day is done. Please carry on with opening the kiosk and cleaning items. Boss. Hey there. Evening, Gob. Guess been waiting a while. Services. It's my tombstone clean. Throw it up. What's ahead? So we meet again, Goblin. Zai, Galbathor! Leader of the Burning Hand. Master of Undeath. No doubt see, I've been remade. I'm once again at the height of my power. Eradicating this entire market if I so wished. My magic could raise you all up into skeletal thralls to do my bidding. And well, no. Remember you so brazenly cleaned my cranium? Well, upon reflection, it was more enjoyable than I had anticipated. They cleaned my cranium once more. Thank you, Goblin. It's quite refreshing to be so clean. It's as if my thoughts are clearer now. Well, I suppose I can't quite eradicate Wyrmhall just yet. My cranium would once again need cleaning, and I doubt my skeletal thralls will be as skilled with the brush. Suppose I'll just take it easy then? Sure. Yeah, I'll just take it easy. Just relax for a bit. Sounds good. Be seeing you. I left all this stuff around so I could, like, have something to do while I wait for customers. Good tidings! Oh god, this person talks way too much. Like, oh, huh. You have new friends on the friendship. Yep. Forgive me if I keep acting all sappy, but I suppose it's still nice for that to even be possible. Hey, you goblin. Be seeing you. We got a new crew. Because another captain crashed. Good for him. What's up? Greetings. Advisors told me this kiosk is where one goes to clean precious and delicate things. Are they correct? Good. Something very delicate I need cleaned. Must warn you, the subject is extremely fragile. However, circumstances beyond my control require it to be clean. Be careful handling that artifact to avoid damaging it too much. I didn't even touch it yet? I've assumed some surface level damage would occur. Hardly see a speck of dirt on here. Well done. Just this be an acceptable payment. It like broke before I even touched it. Hello. Threads of what? And the months ask. Choices you make all through the reality before us between us. Okay. We just got shade from Cauldron telling us that the choices that we've made did not please him. Oh, hey! This is Gabby? Who's my favorite cleaner of all time? Have you been? Line up. Oh god. Okay? Alright, whatever. They're not even, like, letting me press. What's the best I'm gonna get? Alright, we did okay. That was like pretty much impossible. You couldn't clean everything. What's up, boss? There's a mask of sorrow. They're very dangerous and difficult items to craft. To make one of those and then give it to an unsuspecting goblin at a cleaning kiosk, it doesn't add up. Here's if the Simos related to the parade tomorrow. They know that the kiosk is part of the route. Just don't know what they could be planning. Anyway, but to be prepared, I figured I'd get my ceiling sword clean. I was just curious to see how well you clean. With their goal. Maybe this probably not figure that agents of chaos detest, or maybe this is just an attempt to recruit more of their nefarious cause. Maybe on the target, certainly have a handful of enemies. Maybe I'll send them. Okay. I'm planning on doing some of this Shell of the Gourd. Shell of the Gourd, Goblin. It's the one thing the legendary wizard left behind where he disappeared. Very significant piece of history. Gourd single-handedly built Wyrmhall. Okay. I think that's everything. So zoomed in now all of a sudden. Shell's the target of part of the parade tomorrow. Bad the cleaning, by the way. Cutscene. Well, well, well. Looks like I caught a meddling little kitty. Oh no. Day 6. Alright, we're on the last day. No longer a mouse catcher. Mousie's really weren't a big fan of me. Did you know they actually are hiding from me? Building a mouse paradise. Look at that snail. Most accurate custom of the great Wizard Gourd to ever exist. Oh my goodness. shit. Don't you? Wait, take it. It's the guy who tried to stab us. Recently I met a strange individual. They taught me about the strange and fascinating world of rune cannons. So inspired by the discussion, I went straight to my workshop to build. Let's say I ended up banking what I consider my magnum opus. Call it the Ode to Pain. Would you like to see it? I refrained from touching the poison barbs, hovering over the explosive leads, looking directly into the rune cannons. You did a good job cleaning it. You'll be handsomely rewarded. Okay. What did I even touch? Oops. Jump scare. No! Uh... Okay, there's nothing... Oh, is there like a... God damn it. The radius on the mirror is so big. Oh my god. So you successfully cleaned my wondrous creation. Here you stand, perfectly safe and alive. Well, a deal is a deal, I suppose. What will I do next time? I shall ponder this deeply. You too must have grown fond of these challenges, I'm sure. Got it wested. Well, well, well. Why is it not registering that? What the fuck? Already finished? Truly defeat you. Bye. Hey sis, happy Borkmund. Did you know that someone's handing out free snacks over there? Parade's amazing. Only one prob though. That is like too spicy. Give me a snack. Gross noise. Citizens of Wyrmhall, hear me. Too long you viewed the shell with undeserved reverence. Gord has betrayed you. This place, Wyrmhall, is one endless mess. Each one of the countless worlds we're from is far better off before those worm door opens. This place is chaos incarnate. No borders, no leadership, no order. Even worse, Gord has abandoned us to clean up this impossible mess on our own. You think this pristine shell represents the legacy of Gord? No. Now curse the shell to show the truth. It's a piece of trash left behind by an irresponsible wizard. Will forever be tarnished. Not unless I queen it. Refuse to believe that, nor should you. Wyrmhall is messy, yes, but some messes can be good. For the rest, we have cleaners like you. Also, please, clean the shell. Did I fail? Trying to see if there's like a mark on it that I could remove. What's up, Grosbug? Did you summon me? Gotcha. Well, name scored. Legendary Wizard of Legend at your service. Are you dead? Nice question. As far as I'm aware, I'm still kicking, but I've almost kicked the block a few times. Any other questions? Awesome. Alright, I'll tell you the story about my favorite magic spell ever, okay? Early on in my whizzing career, I hadn't even been able to cast a single spell yet. I was shadowing under this old fart and a half named Wendy Jules. This guy was as fun as Grumpy Manticore, let me tell you. Supposed to be learning all these cool magic spells from him, like all my classmates are learning from their teachers. Day after day, the guy just wandered around the pond lands. First I thought, okay, this guy is super wise or whatever, I'm not gonna complain. 3 years later, nothing had changed. Not once did he talk about magic. I was convinced this guy was faker. I was figuring out how to return to my school to get a new apprenticeship. We wandered to a small village. In the pond lands, it's common for villagers to hunker down on their own little islands. Total pain to get around. But anyways, when we arrived in this village, immediately we could tell there was tension in the air. People looked at us with suspicion. Turns out they were feuding with a village on a nearby island. You could even see the village across the water. It was so close. When they found out they were wizards with magic, their tone completely flipped. They practically begged us to help them. Kept going on and on, take care of them. He's never agreed to a single request for magic for the entire time I traveled in 3 whole years. Speechless. At night after preparing all the proper reagents, he pulled out his walking stick and bam, everybody's watching him. Then it happened. The whole island began to rumble, and an arc of energy shot up from the ground, flying over the water, heading straight to the other village. At the moment I was excited to finally see magic, but I was also afraid. What was the spell? How would it harm the village across the water? The arc of energy collided with the village in the distance. The villagers cheered. My heart sank. The arc of energy didn't dissolve, but stayed, lingering in the air. As the cheers of the villagers quieted, it was clear there was no explosion, no fireball, no destruction. My master, the old woman, built a bridge. It was a thing of beauty, massive, smooth stones forming in a glorious arc. I was stunned. Like the rest of the villagers, I stood there in shock. Some spoke up, clearly upset, demanding more from my master and me, but he simply tottered off. I was about to follow him, but I noticed movement on the bridge. Multiple figures were crossing. The villagers were waving, carrying baskets of freshly caught fish and fruit. The bridge turned into a sprawling marketplace. People were trading snacks, sharing stories, and kiddos from both villages were running about. Most of the angry faces from earlier had softened too. I was stunned. We were well and gone from that village. He turned and said to me, "Bridges look cooler than walls." And that was the story of my favorite spell. Something I think about all the time. In fact, I built Wyrmhall with that exact philosophy in mind. Anyways, nice chatting with you. My goodness, you're safe. Search everywhere. Perhaps there's a latent magic with the shell. Well, it was a letdown. The shell was destroyed. It was a disaster. Dr. Gord? What did he say? What could it mean? Oh, I'm so jealous. Did the shadow guy actually capture me? I managed to escape, but it's too late by then and you were just gone. Since it's the end of the week, I imagine Bimbley will be back tomorrow. A favor to ask. Can you come back tomorrow? There are a few things we should discuss. Alright, have a good night. Hey, you just died. Do you want to come back? Goblin. Simply just got here. I was telling them about all that happened last week. I must say you handled yourself quite well. Certainly made the right choice hiring you. Certainly were the right choice, which is why I want to offer you a full-time position. I was just mentioning today's your last day. I had no idea you were a temp worker. If I had known, I wouldn't have waited this long to ask. My dear goblin friend, you were the first to really listen to my ramblings. For that, I'm thankful. If you want to join the crew of the friendship, we'd be honored to have you. Leave it at that. The gangway is always open. It's been a pleasure, Goblin. I'm not sure if you're up for it or not, but I've been considering assembling a small party of adventurers. I found a map to Xantia, the ancient city of water spirits. It'll be tough work, but I imagine there are treasures aplenty. I have 3 options of what I want to do. Your rank makes it seem we could take our future into our own hands. Cleaning my entire collection of magical artifacts. Oh, this is what I get to pick. To do loads of snacks. Have the job here. Michael! I mean, this guy sucks. No. Like, thanks, but what are we gonna buy? Snacks. We picked snacks. Snacks is S tier choice. You get to pick multiple different endings, I think. Blow it all in snacks. Got achievement. We're sweaty now. How you doing, Mike? Alright. Short game. Just took me 2 hours and 1 minute. Yeah, I feel like not bad, not an amazing game. I think like the art style is cool. I thought that like some of the message was pretty good, but there was a lot of dialogue that just kind of didn't really give much. So I guess my feedback would be it feels like the customers take a really long time to come up, and it almost feels like we're padding time to hit the 2-hour Steam return mark. Cutscene? Post-credit scene? Thanks for playing. I thought the music was pretty good. It would have been nice if there was like 1 or 2 more songs, because it did get a little bit repetitive. I think this is like I would say, honestly, this game is probably a good game for kids. Like, I feel like it's like just long enough to keep a kid's attention. It's a good, I don't know if they have a mobile game, but it feels like a very mobile game energy type of game. Of like, move the thing around and tap it with your finger. Like, it feels like a good kid's mobile game, I would say. We did it. I think I'm like, it was okay. I don't know. Yeah. feel like I wouldn't tell anyone to buy it, to be honest, but I think it was like, if it's on sale for like $3 or something, or like $5 or something, it's really short. Like, it honestly, because the customers took so long to like come to the thing, and there's like one or two items that are like pretty hard to clean without dying. Otherwise, like, if there's, I don't know how much, let me check how much it is on Steam. If it's like $15 on Steam, I'm gonna be honest, like, not great. Because it's so short. It's $10. So it's like, get it on sale if you want like a little tactile game. I think my main feedback would be there should be less dialogue and more actual items to clean. Like, I think if it was like double the items to clean and less talking, it would have been a more fun game. I think there was a lot of, like, I really was just skipping dialogue because it just mostly similar. I would like the suspicious spider character was great. Loved that character. The rest of the characters kind of meh. The wizard guy was like a little funny because he's just like ridiculous. The mouse thing was kind of funny, like, but yeah, overall I would say it's less dialogue. Less dialogue I think would have been good. Less dialogue, more gameplay. And then definitely fix the sound that happens when you get a new tool to use, because that was really grating. Even if it's just like a little like guitar going do 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 do, or like some portion of one of these songs that just overlays, or like I know there's like you could spend $2 on a sound that like was like a da da da, but like it really sounds like it sounds like they recorded the chest sound or found illegally found a audio file for the Zelda chest opening and then like squashed it together and made it like crunchy sounding to fit as a they basically compressed the audio file because it sounds exactly like the Zelda chest sound, which I know is copyrighted. So yeah, I'd say like mid. I got it for free, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me see, what publisher was it that sent me it? Thanks, PR Hound for the free Steam key. Appreciate it. But yeah, would say if you want a tactile game that you can play in like under 2 hours, get it on sale for like, you know, I'm sure it'll be half off at some point. Spend $5 on it, have a little tactile game with some humor and yeah. It's fun. Yeah. Decent game. It would kind of be where I'd rank it.